I don't blame you.
Based on just kind of general knowledge, it's like on paper, if Hodan's able to get in, he'll do better. But also, you have to keep in mind that
Bombs
can also be dangerous for the Mollo. But just kind of having like this good frame data and good boxing moves might give you the edge on keeping Hodan out.
I do want to see how Cyanide plays their Mollo. Are they more like ZB, or are they more like other Mollos where they're more campy? I want to see this.
I think for the Hodan matchup, the campy side of the Mollo would be like the more beneficial style to go for.
Yeah.
Because keeping outside of Hodan's range is one of the most important things you can do in the matchup.
That is true, but look like Cyanide is going more of a brawler side, going in close, and then once like the Hodan gets away, using more bombs. I think I kind of like this.
Fortunately,
but that's fair.
Able to drift in time. I understand like, kind of wanting to play a little more passively. I mean, you have to keep in mind that because Hodan is such a heavy character, your bombs aren't gonna struggle at points.
That is true.
A good call out on the recovery. One of Hodan's downsides is unfortunately that linear recovery. Looks like Cyanide is trying to just go for the more of attrition thing. Nicely playing around Hodan in range. Unfortunately, he got a little too greedy and eating some 8 and is currently eating some 7. And as soon as I say that, the situation changes.
So there's a lot of spaghetti here, and both characters are like 60, and then Hodan's at 100. So, oh, the suicide though.
They did give you less ending life on that, but if you are just playing for supply from there, you still will probably just get it. One thing I'm also kind of noticing about Cyanide, it's either your normals or as soon as you have bomb, you can throw it. You can still do normals without bombs. Unfortunate SD there. I respect it, but still, gotta keep that in mind.
I respect it, yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. What I do like Cyanide is that when the Hodan is close, they get like more brawler side, like I said. And then when they get far away, use more bombs, more side B. I like it.
Yeah. And the upstrong there is going to secure that first game for Cyanide.
That was a fucking game. I have no idea what happened.
It was a very just kind of, not necessarily a war of attrition, but just kind of a Cyanide like going back and forth. This game too much error modification.
Yeah, it's very back and forth.
Good Counterpicks for Hodan. But Cyanide just kind of seems to have two modes of whether either if I'm holding a bomb, I'm just gonna throw it immediately and try to go zoner. Or if I'm not holding a bomb, I'm gonna press the normals. And as a Mollo, that's something you're probably gonna wanna you're gonna wanna learn how to use bomb with normals.
Yeah, 100%. But RRC is like an interesting pick by the Hodan. They're trying to go for trying to go for the small blast zones. But to be fair, Cyanide was at 120, so.
There was actually when in that sort of opening interaction where the team was just kind of comboing, that bomb may have killed, but the non-charged off special did save side directly. And it's just kind of an awareness check that you gotta be aware of. May have been trying to go for the charge, but unfortunately just missed it. Didn't go for the input time.
It's a very back and forth game. I feel like a lot of times it's the Cyanide taking it, and then it's Qunne taking it. So this is very back and forth here.
Use that charge up special.
Yup. Well, one of the biggest things about Hodan for me, with like the Rasser, is like, if I'm above Hodan, I feel like the Hodan is gonna use EX up B a lot of the time for the kills, right?
Oh, for sure.
So definitely like you gotta watch out being above Hodan.
I do understand where Cyanide was coming from there, trying to retreat to that upper flat, but unfortunately, the Hodan will just shark those higher recovery options so that their kill move will be closer to their destination. Good parry there. Oh, the bomb recovery.
I think it was like a mix-up, honestly.
A little scary, but played out for Cyanide there. And here we go, we're in bomb mode right now. Also, just these little waits that Cyanide is doing on occasion, he gives Qunne that little bit of extra time to approach.
Yeah.
Don't necessarily want to constantly be rushing in, but it's definitely something that can bite you if you are playing a little too patiently.
W bomb getting Qunne there. Oh, that was fair! What? What?
The knowledge check!
Oh my gosh.
The timing for that is so tight. And whenever you do see it, you just caught so off guard because it's so hard to sit. Cyanide kind of taking a treetop. Interesting.
This is interesting because Cyanide has, like we've seen, Cyanide has 2 modes. It's like, I'm either gonna zone you out, or I'm gonna brawl with you. So, they may be trying to go for a more like brawler playstyle here.
It's just kind of this, like you said, like I've been saying, just kind of 2 modes. Which is not what you always want to be going for.
Do you think the ZB style is better when you do finish a bomb?
No. If there's one piece of advice I can give it, while ZB may be the best Mollo, do not try to play Mollo like ZB. It works.
It only works for him.
It works because of ZB's game sense. However, there are little things that you can be doing. Like learning to integrate bombs into your combos instead of just going for this sort of like 2 modes will help you out in the long term. It can be tricky, but you'll pull off better, longer strings because of it. Nice.
It's like Qunne has like a good understanding of like what Hodan does, and like has a good understanding of his punish game. So I really like seeing a lot of RRC players having good punish game. It really like makes me happy.
That is kind of one of the things that a lot of people will kind of focus on in the punish game. Good strength.
Yup.
That up air can be a bit tricky to the eye if you don't know how to do it. I don't know the specifics myself, so I'm not gonna try to make too much of a thing. I believe it is down and out, but that might get you punished. So please do not quote me on that.
I believe upper 1 sends at a different angle than upper 2.
Yeah. Upper 1 will drag you in, and upper 2 will send you out. So pay attention to your positioning and try and go for the option that will send you out of the up air's range. Is really the only advice I can give.
Well, we have hit falling, so it's gonna be kind of hard to figure out.
Yeah.
You know, which hit you're gonna be hit by last.
Now this is a counterpick I expected to see. The change.
Fire Capital.
Fire Capital. We did kind of see that. Wait. I'm sorry, I don't tag.
Fun. That's the Qunne earlier, so you're forgiven.
But yeah, the bigger stage kind of thing, if you are going to be relying more on that kind of zoner playstyle
but I think it's the right idea. Yeah, I think it's the right idea to go for this because Hodan's more of like a brawler type, right? He was getting close to you, and Cyanide definitely has like 2 modes, so like they can definitely play two ways. So let me see some campage in here.
Yeah. And also because it is a longer stage, you will be a little bit longer. But then that also applies to your opponent, which can be a little not good. The unfortunate truth of the matter. I do like, I respect the attempt to switch to flashbang. And however, at this higher percent, cherry bomb might be the better option to throw out. Back air is going to secure that stop.
Yup.
Hello,
nice call out. Drop the edge guard. Oh, but gets the kill though.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if there's certain point either in a sweet spot or not, that will just kill. There you go, we're seeing that brawler model coming out. Nice 51% string there.
Yup. He's going for his own 32% too. Oh, he keeps it going.
No, gets the jab. Fortunately drops the string right there.
Wow,
one thing I will say is I do really like Qunne's use of the neutral special. We've seen it a lot, but using it for the combo breaker, one of the applications for it. Fortunate. Yeah, I call that.
I know, and neutral special is like the big stall move too. So
we're not going to be seeing any fancy ones counters unless one of these players is either cracked, but. Still, he's getting a little desperate for the kill.
And there it is.
Off of that parry. I will say, as funny as it can be, don't throw it up specials willy-nilly. It might work in friendlies, but don't do it in bracket.
I was 48 on the NATO, by the way.
Yeah. It's funny. Right now, this last talk is heavily in Qunne's favor.
I would love to see more finisher bomb from Cyanide. And I think it's like underutilized. Like I know you don't have to go like ZB all in finisher bomb, but like I would love to see try to get like those surprise kills with finisher bomb. I think that's when it's best used.
Definitely, we can work into setting up into it. However, there's also the chance that you might blow yourself up. On the side so that we can do it.
At 69%, nice.
It is like it's kind of one of those things where you do have to like try to pay attention to it.
Mm-hmm. Or you just be me and just notice the timings and then just parry it for free. Which I actually do. I actually do the matchup, right? If you throw finisher bomb at me and you're not like throwing it at me, I'm just gonna parry it.
Yeah.
Which is me. Especially in the parry sun for free, you know.
That's true. Timing for that, like it might be better to kind of go for it. Like if you are the Mollo, trying to apply it in ways similar to a APSA. My brain is escaping me. An APSA cloud and how they kind of pop it slightly behind their opponent.